Every Tuesday, traffic expert Jason Luber is tackling a topic that is driving you crazy.
Jason, this week a viewer wants to know about a lane and the signs in Denver in this lane.
Yeah, diamonds are forever. But what?
Hopefully not, actually, right?
Yeah, that's right. David from Golden wrote to me saying, "What's driving you crazy? Can you explain the far right lane on 8th Avenue in Denver from approximately Detroit Street to Corona Street? The signs alternatively describe it as a diamond restricted lane or traffic lane. If it's a diamond carpool lane, what are the restrictions? If it's a normal traffic lane, why is there a diamond?" Well, these days, the diamond designation is more familiar with the express lanes, but in this case, David, the diamond does not represent a carpool lane. It represents that the right lane is a general purpose lane for all commuters during the day and a parking lane at night. Now, the restricted lane begins at the southeast corner there of Congress Park, just after Detroit Street. It was indicated by that restricted lane ahead sign. Now, the daytime parking restrictions run west at Corona Street, where the lane then turns to a third general purpose lane where street parking is not available nor permitted. The way the lane works is a general traffic lane for all drivers, regardless of the number of people in the vehicle, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The lane then becomes a parking lane all other times, including on holidays. There is a similar lane along northbound Lincoln Street, north of I-25 up to 6th Avenue. But one confusing part about how the restricted lane is set up is that it's first, the large sign that you see posted explaining how the lane works is at York Street, 5 blocks away from the start of the restriction. I asked Denver's Department of Transportation and Infrastructure why they don't have that sign at the start of the lane. I was told that could change in the coming years as they install new signs without the diamond. But the city doesn't have the timeline of when that could happen, nor apparently the money to do it right now. What drivers have to be paying attention, though, is early in the morning, if there are still cars parked in that lane and they need to move over to get around it. Same thing at night when drivers might be stopping, even with somebody following them, to park in that lane. Now, Dottie tells me that they don't have immediate plans or long-term plans to change how this lane operates. I have more on this story right now in the online version, and you can see right there on the Denver7.com website and the Denver 7 app. You can get there even easier by scanning that QR code right there on your screen, where you can see all the driving you crazy stories and send me a note of thanks.
Yeah, because I think black diamond and I'm like dangerous,
yes,
danger
right,
ahead,
right.
you know,
yes, it's different than like going to Loveland and you're skiing.
Yes,
you know, it's totally different.
Okay.
The same people can send you a note of thanks?
Sure.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure I heard that right.
right
All right. Thank you, Jason.
We are thankful.